What do we do?
3, 2, 1. What's going on here?
He's not.
Are you ready? Ready? Sorry.
I am ready. Ready.
I thought you were just asking and then you were gonna hit me.
Nope, negative.
All right, you ready?
2, 1.
What's up, guys? We're back here at the Park Performance Garage today. Little update. RTR is getting a new heart. If you've been following along, you know that there's been some snafus. We took it apart to do oil pump gears and crank sprocket, and found part of the piston skirt to number 7 down in the oil pan. So we're sending this old girl off to our friends over at Fast Forward Racing Engines. Thanks to Joe and the team over there for taking care of us. But when we get it back, it'll be perfect. It'll be a Chevy small block with some camel hump heads with a 3/4 race cam and a quadrajet triple pump. So she should make some steam, about 300 bald eagles, give or take. So yeah, we're on our way to FFRE. Till next time. Look at that Fast Forward Explorer Rottner. It's one of my favorite things about my wife's car.
I almost bought one.
They're great, dude. They're amazing. Go in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Got your full-time help there, I see.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, you've not been here before, right?
No, I have not.
No, yeah.
Awesome.
He's a mess, man. What? He's a mess.
Dude, that's awesome, though.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Pulled that bullet out of my RTR.
Did you? Okay, cool.
Loaded it up.
Okay. Yeah, let's go check it out, man.
Let you tell me what we do to get
What we think, huh?
an FFRE bullet in it instead.
Yeah. For sure. How bad is it? Did you pull it apart or not?
I didn't pull it apart. I just brought the long block.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool.
my assumption here is that you'll be able to do better with it than I will.
Sure.
You'll know more about what's missing, wrong, etc.
Absolutely.
So we just stripped it down to a long block, no accessories, no nothing, moved the blower, all that stuff.
Yep.
Now it does have a oil pump gear and crank sprocket in the setup already, so those are the billet from Boundary.
Yep, perfect.
I would like to replace the crank.
Okay. It's a blower deal.
It's a blower deal.
So we'll put a new crank in and we'll double key it.
Please, yes. And so the issue is that when we were removing the factory dampener and or the factory pulley rather, and getting ready to do the dampener and the OPGs and all that stuff, I sent photos to Cy and he's like, that's not coming off. Like they put JB Weld or some shit, and so we had to thoroughly beat the shit out of that to get it off. So I was like, we're just gonna replace this crank.
Probably micro welded itself on.
It could have.
What happened is,
from the heat from the blower and shit.
well, the blower. So if the bolt doesn't stay torqued and tight, or
Right.
if it's trying to vibrate so much because it comes loose, or it doesn't have so much press on it, aftermarket balances have more press.
So I'm finally making that investment as part of the package here, and
Yep.
my intention is drop it off to you basically as a long block, pick it up from you as a
Okay.
long block, and pay you whatever that looks like.
Yeah. Well, we'll get it apart first before we even figure that point out, because I can't tell you anything yet. So
Fair
we'll
enough.
get it apart, and next week I'll call you and say, hey man, this is what we got to do.
Okay, cool.
Because we're gonna have to do something,
No shit.
So cool.
Good deal.
All right.
Well, yeah, you
Let's,
tell me where you want me
yeah.
to back here. And
No, dude, you're fine. I'll just go grab it with that.
You sure?
Yeah.
I left the equalizer on it, so it's got the hook and stuff.
Yeah, we'll just grab it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this is where the magic happens. Joe and his crew were nice enough last time we were here and kind of gave us a walkthrough and showed us all the different stations and stuff. These guys do top-notch work, and they're a lot like me, which is why I find myself working with them and people like them, is that they know what they know, they believe in what they believe in, they use and test what they believe in and know, and so those are the things that are super important to me in my business. So I find value in that in other businesses who do the same. Joe's a referral to me from Cy. We've been doing business with Cy and Joe for his Coyote engine program, I don't know, probably for like 2 years now. And this is the first time I'm getting to use them for myself, so I'm super hyped. Now listen, don't judge us on our tire use over here, okay?
Dude, you don't know how many engines I've shipped with tires underneath them. You would never even know that.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Now I know you said that maybe 3 to 5 weeks. I mean, obviously I'm at your leisure. You do what you gotta do.
Probably like 4 to 6 right now. With just everything going on. But the good thing is that you're not getting a ton of cylinder head work. Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah,
Get it, Jeremy. Get it.
It's the place to be right here, man.
Right.
No way, dude, because you get the rods, you know, so now the thing's realistically reliable to 1,000 horsepower. You know?
Right.
I mean, dude, guys have gone fast on that same short block that you're getting. You know, they've gone 8 O's consistently, which is way faster than what they suggest.
Right. It's way faster than I'll go.
But it's just the reality.
No, we're going 8s.
Guys have,
My
no,
God.
you'll go 8s, but you know what I'm saying? Like, guys, like, have gone 8 O's consistently on a turbo deal with that same short block.
Sure.
The same rods, the same pistons, the same shit, bro. You know, so like,
Right.
that stuff's able to hold. The rods are able to hold 1,200 wheel horsepower, and the pistons are the same pistons that we put in the 2,000 horsepower shit. So like,
Wow.
So like, we don't change the piston pin or nothing. You get the same shit that you would get
Okay.
in a big build. It's just how we do it. We do it for simplicity's sake, for inventory, but also because that piston's strong enough to support that, so it's way strong enough to do what you do.
To do less.
Right, and what happens is if the guy misses the tune-up a little bit, or you get fuel that's not quite as good as the other ones,
They're
or
not
whatever the
as
case may
big
be,
or anything.
right?
Yeah.
You still got good shit in the engine, you know,
Right.
that's able to take care of the
Those
top
independent
race.
situations don't
Yeah.
cause
Dude, without a
extreme
doubt,
issues.
bro, without a doubt. So, yeah, no, we're done.
Okay.
No.
All right.
You're fine, dude.
Awesome.
You're fine, bro.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, man.
Sorry it took us a little longer to get it here than I anticipated.
Oh,
or
dude,
hoped.
it's fine, man. Shit's crazy right now. I mean, we just shipped 4 this week. It was,
Nice.
dude. Yeah, you can come on in here. Right here. You wanna make some hits, bro? Well, yeah, we just shipped 3 or 4 of them this week. There's another one going together, so that's stage 2. Here. Stage 3, Gen 2. So that's an O-ring deal, you know, so it's all sleeved O-rings.
Right. Now, when you sleeve them and O-ring them, that takes the potential power level to the moon, right? I mean,
Well, you know, we've only had one break down the middle.
yeah,
and
that was the one that side posted and got
Right,
like
you know.
4,000 shares or something.
Well, that one, dude, that thing was making.
Spec 2.
No, but if you do this would be it, man. I mean, this one's completed, done. That one's like ready to go out the door. You know what I'm saying? It's like we epoxy these crossovers.
This is also
Yeah,
sleeved and O-ring.
Holy moly.
Now, epoxy the crossovers, educate me there. What do you do
So
for
this
that?
has a crossover, a coolant crossover that comes behind here.
Yep.
That goes like this, you know, for steam and stuff. And
Right.
so we tap it, and we put epoxy. We fill it from this end, and it comes out, and then we put a set screw in it, and then we put epoxy over the set screw, and then we switch this to flat.
Now, what's the purpose behind doing so?
All this crack.
They crack it.
Yeah. So a lot of the guys that started doing the 18s that were having all the water problems, leaking into the oil pan. Ultimately, that's what it was coming from. So when we
crack
first
from here and go up.
Well, no, it's so thin in between the 2 sleeves. So this is a flange sleeve that has a hat on it.
Yep.
So it looks like a T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 2 years because of waiting for parts.
I mean, dude, the block took over a year.
Now, you guys had that made?
$21,000 sitting there
Yeah, man.
in a block.
We just had one of my EcoBoost guys
I mean, dude,
who's
it's
looking to
crazy,
break the
bro.
records. Just spent 22 grand on 2. They're 11 grand a pop if you do 2 EcoBoost billet blocks.
There's a billet crank, you know, so it's completely, you know, solid at some point.
Now that's for somebody's race car program or something, I'm assuming.
Grudge car.
Oh,
You know,
jeez.
so this will go in the throttle body, turbos deals.
Intense, brother.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, but like, this is what I built the business off of building.
Was
you know,
these?
dude, I'd have 15 of these jobs in the shop. You know, and they're not all like this, but you know, they were at some point, and you're freshening up, and like, but it's hard to get them turned. You know,
For sure.
and they're always broke. I mean, it's just the truth, dude. You
Yeah,
know,
they
like you
always
build
break.
them to break, man. You know,
Yeah.
you don't build them to break, but you build them with intentions that they're gonna break at some point. If you can't get over that, then you
Wrong
don't need to
game.
be doing that deal.
Wrong
You know, you're in
game.
the wrong game. When we build these race car engines, they're just to go fast.
For a short period
Nothing
of time.
else fucking matters, you know? So it's crazy to say that, but it's... I've been on cylinder head this week, man. This whole back fucking table.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I got what, 3 more to go?
see how the flow like down in here. There's no it's smooth transitions.
Bronze guides and stuff in it.
Look down through the corners. See how all smooth that is. The flow of everything's gonna be. Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, it is good. So I'm fucking very thankful.
Wow, this is a great photo right here. Give me a second.
I'm just peacocking a little bit, but fucking so these guides come all like this.
Right.
Even the intakes, but I turn all the intakes down. So see how they're tapered? You know, it gives much air through there as we can, you know? It's not much, bro, but it's low attention to detail.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love that.
So all these are ready to mill, you know? So dude, we'll mill them
And then you can start assembly.
yeah.
All right.
I didn't see anything.
So, JP, give me the rundown.
All right, so it is the end of June, essentially, right? We're what, June 25th
6.
and 26th, and so if he needs 4 weeks, that puts us literally getting it back that Monday that I said we aren't going to be able to thrash and do the install to make pits. So the rundown is that it's in good hands, and I know that we're going to be, you know, getting the best product, and I'm not willing to rush it. I always complain about the customers who want the best job for the cheapest money and then want it fast. Like you can't get all those things. Like if I'm going to give you the best job for a great deal, it's not going to be fast. It's going to be on my time frame. So I'm certainly not going to rush him at the sake of trying to get to this event, which we do want to go to. But I'd be happy to trailer the car there with no motor in it or whatever, make it look pretty and show it off and whatever. But if he gets it done early, great. And if he doesn't, we'll go next year, you know. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We did what we could from a time frame based on handling customers first, and obviously, you know, my car gets put to the back, and that's something that we're going to work on changing, you know, going into the end of 2020 and into 2021 is we want to make sure that our cars and for our company guys take some more priority, because if our stuff's not together running and we're not out at the events, how do you guys know what we're doing and building and selling and providing? So yeah, man, I'm excited. Joe's a great guy. They run a great business there. They do a big, you know, Coyote program, and they've done, you know, for us before, they've done some motors, and I'm super hyped, man. I'm super excited.